Welcome to the Smartsistah show live. It's Sunday. It is our time together. And, I'm still working on stuff, trying to get all this stuff together. But it's getting there, all right? And today, I am going to talk about your vice president because I was reminded by a video. I was going through my Facebook and a video I did like a year ago about her was my memory for the week, and I may share it right after I get off of this live so you can see how everything I said has come to pass. Now, I hate to say it, but no, I don't, because I said it before. I'm here in California, so I was aware of her record and all of the garbage that she did to black folks, the black mothers getting locked up, when their kids were truant or whatever for various different reasons, and you already know how rough that can be. But I'm not gonna go back over it because I've said it already. My point is, once again, no more symbol instead of substance. That's been my main thing. We keep getting into symbols. We wear our Chucks and pearls, and as a matter of fact, I was kicked out of the four sororities room because of the commentary I had made on her. Now, everybody got opinions. They like buttholes. Everybody got one. You could vote for this chick. Hey, I wasn't going in about that. What I was going in on is for you to do your due diligence and look up a person's record, what is their platform, whatever. The only platform she had was Jen for Slow Joe, Sleepy Joe. Okay, even though she had different with him on a lot of stuff, but when she got on the vice president train, that went out the window. Okay, and then what did she stand for? I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me what her platform was. What did she promise to do? Like I said, it was all according to what Slow Joe says, but as we all know, Slow Joe ain't done a damn thing he said he was going to do for us. And I already talked last week about that sorry ass executive order. So we won't even go there. And for y'all that just can't let it go, stay with him. Stay with him. You're going to see. You already seeing. But, it is what it is. Hey, you gonna wake up because nothing is happening for you. Here they finding our young men eyeballs taking out crazy garbage, killing black men. Okay, we got everything under the sun. More cities in Michigan's water is screwed up full of lead. I mean, you name it, it's still happening to us, and we still going along to get along. Ooh, Master Joe, he's gonna do something for us. I mean, he just got in. Well, hell, he been in a year, and the Democrats are so sorry. Even with a majority, they can't get shit done. And like I said last week, Republicans fall in line and Democrats fall in love. We just, not we, because I'm not a damn Democrat, but I'm just saying, and I'm not a Republican either, for all of y'all that think I am. No, I ain't neither party for us. Like I said, two wings on the same bird that ain't flying a damn place for us. All right, so basically what I meant by that is Manchin and Cinema should have been dealt with. Okay, and they still doing their thing because what they gonna do? Go be multi-million-dollar lobbyists when they get out of office, because they figure like, if we don't get voted back in, if these dummies that the Democrats finally wake up, then it's okay. We'll just keep doing our thing, go make some more money, and go about our business. But in the meantime, we gonna hold stuff up. And so you can't even pass the shit that you said you were. That's how screwed up the Democrats are, and that's why I'm just telling y'all, neither party is for us, and the Democrats are really not much better than the Republicans. If you all saw the meme that I put up this week where it had a big old pile of dung, and that was the Republicans, and then another little swirly pile in a gift box was the Democrats, and that's basically how it goes. Republicans don't care. They're going to say, do whatever they feel like, whatever. Democrats try to dress stuff up, put it in a little gift box, make you think you're getting something when you're getting a pile of dung too. That's just basically how it goes. And I don't know what is taking everybody so long to figure it out. They're not for us. The best thing we can do is separate and get our own stuff together by any means necessary. Period. How long are white folks gonna have to keep kicking you in your face and knocking your teeth down your throat before you get it? Before you understand, they're never gonna do anything for you. They're never going to. Okay, now y'all and stroll to the polls. Like I said, I got kicked out of the four sororities room because I was bringing up her record, showing what she had done, talked about her record here in California. A lot of the things, y'all know the case that really makes me detest this woman. Y'all already know about that. I'm not going to bring that up. But like I said, I'm going to put that video back up right after this so you can go back and look and see what I said. Now, with her being vice president and all these black women coming out to support, what have you gotten? She's not doing nothing for black men. Hell, she doesn't have one. She's over in France right now talking to Macron about immigrants and about their stuff. And here you are right here. Didn't say a damn word about the Haitian immigrants, did she? Did anybody other than us trying to, help them out? You haven't even seen any more pictures, heard anything. See, you got to understand the corporate media. Okay? All of a sudden, just out of sight, out of mind, where are they? Okay, what are they doing? I'm going to call the organization that I donated money to and maybe check up on some things and see what's going on. But that's just it. We just allow ourselves to be shown whatever by the lamestream media. And then now you don't hear nothing. So you don't know where those people are. You don't know what happened to them. That's the shit that we do. Okay, then, immigrants. Now Biden's talking about $450,000 per family, whatever, to immigrants that didn't have nothing to do with building this country, but yet and still, it's always a problem if you say a peep about reparations for us that built this damn country. But that's your boy. That's your boy. That's what you get. I told y'all. And I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I said he was not going to do anything for us. We was going to work and run to the polls, stroll to the polls, all the black fraternities and sororities. You doing all this stuff. Now, I know you thought you were doing the right thing, but once again, if we're supposed to be the educated, talented 10th, then you should have got something on paper to get a promise of something tangible. We always just leave, well, whatever you do, whatever you do, as long as he ain't Trump, yeah, well, Then all the black schools not getting any damn money. Trump gave him more money than Biden or Obama. But you talking about how bad he was. He was bad for himself. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't do no more to you than the shit that happened to us since we got here. And that's not taking up for him, but I'm just saying, in general, we never get anything, period, out of any administration. So why would he be any different? And then here we go now. Here, this is supposedly her school. She's so black. Howard, HBCU, and the kids outside. And you're the vice president of the United States of America. And your babies, which you'll never claim them, but your babies, your little undergrads at Howard are suffering, and you are in France worrying about what's happening, talking about some anti-Semitism. So y'all still strolling to the polls again? Y'all still in your chucks and pearls? Okay, I talk about facts. I have no skin in the game. I don't care about either party. I'm not trying to prop up one over the other. I just look at stuff straight facts. And the fact of the matter is, we have gotten zero zip, nothing. Nothing. And she's over in another country advocating for folks that don't have nothing to do with her. I guess for her husband's people, he's Jewish, so, and her step kids maybe, but Howard has mold and shit. Why can't you take care of your schools? And like I said last week as well, where all y'all bougie, wannabe, got money, whatever, black folk, but you still begging white folks to keep your school open? And now this school full of mold, got put in the hospital. And I've heard graduates of Howard say, damn, that's still messed up. It was messed up back when I went to school. So what are you doing with the money? Are you mismanaging the money you're supposed to be getting? And y'all know I'm pro-black and I want to be speak up for our people. I get that, but we got enough black folks that have graduated from these schools that make the money. Hell, I've even contributed to a lot of HBCUs and I didn't go to one. But you can't keep your own school open. You can't keep it repaired. You can't keep it where it's supposed to be. And you wonder why people don't respect you. You some damn where buying Gucci something and not taking care of your own school. You can't put that on white folks, because really a lot of these schools would be closed if it wasn't for white folks. And I'ma just go and tell it like it is. I'm not saying it to down black folks. I'm just telling the damn truth. You're not taking care of your business. And if all we got is 100 little schools, and out of all the millions of us, and we can't keep them open, what's wrong with that picture? See, that goes back to the intergenerational trauma that I am talking about on my show that comes out every Wednesday. And you need to go take a look at it. Every Wednesday, I'm breaking down what intergenerational trauma is and why it is keeping us from uniting and doing what we're supposed to be doing. Because we way behind. Okay? And I'm like, Miss Harris, which I don't know why she won't go by her married name while she's still keeping her daddy name, even though she does not have a good relationship with her father, who is a black man. However, since you was so black with your Tims and your Chucks, where's the black at now when you getting called on your crap? And that's all I got to say. This is nothing personal. I don't give a damn about her being an AKA. I don't care about that she went to Howard or what good is it doing black folks now? And you can get mad if you want to, But if she is the vice president and can't even get no help into the school, that lets you see she don't give a shit about Howard University. She really don't give a damn, other than throwing up a ski wee and her pinky, which was the hand symbol for Sigma Gamma Rho, forever. Because it's a lowercase sigma. So if y'all want to keep throwing your pinky, that's a lowercase sigma, go right ahead. I ain't mad at you, Sigma. That's what it is. I can show you pictures of that. Okay? So, y'all, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Okay? Y'all just miss that one. Okay? When you don't, you gotta know better to do better. Okay, and the fact that this woman has not said one peep about what's going on, and Howard, the Haitian refugees, police brutality, nothing. Where's she been? I mean, and if you at the point where Kanye, crazy ass, even talking about you, it's dire straits, okay? Houston, we got a problem, and so all I got to say is, people, figure it out what you need. You don't need symbolism no more. So what? She the first, the last, the whatever, is not helping you none. So what difference does it make? And then they want to blame the low black turnout in Virginia for the Democrat losing. Well, how about the low turnout of everybody? And people are tired of Democrats because you're talking shit, but you're not standing for the working class anymore. You're as corrupted as the Republicans. So that's why, and it's going to be low again for the midterms in 2022. Y'all see the pattern that keeps going? You get the Democrat in, then ratings go down, you get pissed off, then the Republicans come back, they do whatever, they mess up, then the Democrats get back in, and then they mess up and can't do nothing even with a majority, then the Republican, I mean, damn. It's repeating itself over and over. Can't y'all see how messed up this is and how the system is already just jacked? Okay, Rome fell and United States can too. If people don't get your ass up and hurry up, as Ice Cube would say, and change some things. Because if you don't, if you leave it to the corrupted lamestream media to keep telling you propaganda and lies, and then you go with that and you get led around, like sheeple, and then when all these people get back in office and then they mess stuff up, and then we go back round and round and round. Can't y'all see that? So that's why I'm saying, brothers and sisters, we need to get off that merry-go-round. Get off and start thinking about nation building and building our own stuff and creating the community that we want. So damn it, if we gotta go to Idaho or Idaho and buy some land up and start a little town, a little one-horse town, and keep building till we get it straight up the way we want it. You can find Atlanta in Idaho. Okay, do your thing. That's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be thinking about. You got to look at all this technology getting ready to come out. If you don't know something about coding, or our kids getting into artificial intelligence and all that, what kind of job they're going to get? Because a lot of the jobs for people that didn't get educated, and hell, those that are educated. Look how many people work at the airport, got a bachelor's degree. Okay, so you gotta be serious about what's coming, the technology that's coming, and what impact it's gonna have. Look at McDonald's. Hell, you can go up to a kiosk and put your stuff in, and get your order and get your food and keep it pushing. Go to the airport, kiosk, check yourself in. Okay, all this stuff. When they start getting these self-driving cars and all this other stuff, it won't be any more Ubers or any of that. So anybody making money with that won't have that. The delivery services of food and everything else, you won't need a human to do that either. Wake up. So that's my thing for the week on your girl vice president. And so drum roll please. My coon for the week is Vice President Kamala Harris. Yes, she has left y'all behind. Don't give a damn. She used you to get to where she wanted to go, and now that she there, you can't find her ass. And she do anything to be accepted and deal with all of her white folks, and she's nowhere to be found for you. Nowhere. So yes, I said it and I'll stand by it, and I'm gonna put up that other video so you can see that everything I said has come to pass. She's gotten in there, been in there almost a year, and you name me one damn thing that she's done for black women, black children, black anybody, or even the so-called promises they made during the campaign. Nada. Okay, so that's it. I am going to take a second here and open up, see if anybody would like to call. Let me see. Let me put, y'all know my signature move. I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what I'm supposed to be seeing. So this is the number. Here you go. There's the number that you can call, and let me go open that up and see if anybody wants to call in. Let me open that up for you and see if there's anybody out there that agrees with me that our vice president is a coon too. And I know I done pissed somebody off. So just go on and call in if you want to go in on me, which I really don't care. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Let's see, is this the right number? So yeah, people, I just gotta call it the way I see it. It's no love lost. I am not mad at anybody. You know what I mean? It's just what we've got to do. Oh, what is this? To deal with our situation. And I'm just waiting on, like I did another video this week about Ahmaud Arbery. They're picking just one damn juror, one black juror. So y'all already know the fuckery that's about to get started with that. Need I say more? You already know. You already know what's going to happen. So all I'm saying is, why don't we get ready and deal with it and come up with a game plan for what is going on. I don't understand why it's so hard. Because you already know what they're going to do. You know exactly what they are going to do. Period. What else is there? What has always happened in the past? They string you along, and then they make you feel like, oh, okay, well, we're really going to be fair. Like I said, they can always find fair white people, even though they're racist as hell. But one black for, oh, Lord, they might vote against them because they white. Woo, Lord, no, Jesus, we cannot put no Negroes on the... Like all the white ones ain't gonna give them a pass. Give me a break. Give me a damn break. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think is gonna happen. Cause it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes here and see if I can get a couple of calls here. And if not, that's cool, cause y'all already know I am here to give my opinion and to try to keep y'all updated on what's going on and how. And I really would appreciate, one, for you all to subscribe to the station, as well as check out, like I said, it's called Hump Day Healing. Every Wednesday for however long it takes me to finish it, I'm going to talk about intergenerational trauma and impact it's had on us. So even some of y'all bougie Negroes or hood Negroes that think you're not impacted, yes you are. So you need to come look at that and see what dysfunction has taken place in your own personal life, in the lives of your family members, our community, period, for us to really kind of understand what has truly happened to us and how we can heal that. Because until we do, we're never going to get to where we need to go, because the distrust, the mental illness is too strong, and so we won't be able to get it together. So I'm just gonna wait another minute or two, and then I'm gonna sign off. And I really appreciate you all. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for supporting me, and we're gonna grow this station to talk about the truth, not the candy coated mess, not the symbol, as I said, but the substance. And it's that's what's gonna move us forward. I'm not sitting up here worrying about Rihanna or whoever. You know, it is what it is. Okay, we got a call. Hold on.
Call from
Lisa.
To accept, press 1. To send.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Miss Tony. How are you?
Hey, who is this? Wait, I can't hear you. I didn't put my earphones in. Who is this?
This is Tisa.
Oh, hey, my executive producer, y'all. This is my girl. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear. But yeah, girlfriend, so what do you think about what was just said?
Well, when it comes to, trying to improve ourselves, yes, we have to have personal accountability and, work on ourselves. But as far as Kamala, we can't do anything about that.
As far as who?
Kamala Harris. There's
Oh,
nothing
Lord,
we can do
yes.
about that. We can't help, we can hold her accountable, right, by holding our representatives, the people that we vote for, accountable and letting them work with her. But, only time we can hold her accountable is next election.
Right.
And that's the only thing we can do. I mean, she knew the position that she was trying to take anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And she knew that she was just a face. She knew that's the only thing she was going to be. What she was hoping for is, maybe Joe, the downfall of him in some form or fashion. Mm-hmm. But she knew what she was. And she knew going in there she wasn't going to do anything. Mm-hmm. I mean, she came from that stock of do nothing. So.
Right. So do you think Sleepy Joe gonna run again, or you think she's just gonna run?
I believe he's gonna try it again in 2024. Mm-hmm. Of course, he's gonna try it again, right? But what I know is, he's gonna line up with fried chicken and booties to the pole and try to get the black vote again, right? And I know some people, they like to be pandered to, right? They want the seat at the table even though they're getting crumbs on the plate, right? It's the point of me being here at the table versus actually getting any food of substance, right?
Right.
They still have us at the kiddie table, right? Back in the day, we used to have adult table versus child table, right? During Thanksgiving. They still have black people at the kid table, right? Yep. You're at the table, but you're at the kid table, right? So your portions are fewer, and what you're getting is really nothing compared to the adult table, right? The adult table gets the adult conversations and gets, things actually going, right? The adults talk in a different way at the table. You can have stuffing at that adult table, not the actual small portion of
Right.
stuffing, right?
Right.
But that's on us, right? We keep looking for the problems to be solved through people who are not going to solve them, right? So when we actually try to hold ourselves accountable for the decisions that we're making, then we will move forward, right? I mean, what? And I have to ask the question: we lost more by sitting at the table than we ever gained not sitting at it at all. Like you lost more being there, right? And you're going to continue to lose more. They're going to continue to give you crumbs, and they're going to continue to say, hey, you know, booty to the pole, we care about you, we're going to be here for you, but then turn around and say, well, we should give immigrants money, right? And, you know, you're sitting here and you're like, well, I voted for you, Joe. I'm the one. The illegals couldn't even vote for you.
Right.
I voted for you. And he's saying nothing to you, but he's telling the illegals, oh, I got your back, right? And that's what you get for putting him in that position. As I asked, and I've yet to get an answer, the whole time Joe was there when he was a senator, right? What did he do for black people that you saw that him being a president that he was going to build upon?
Right.
Right? You didn't get anything, right? And then they say, well, he's better than Trump. Okay, but Trump was a person that, number one, he was never in a political position, right? So he wasn't in politics. He just got into it. Did he back everybody? Yes. But was he a career politician as in Joe? No. Joe is a career politician. So you're comparing the layman to a professional. That's a difference. There's somebody there's a difference between a person that's a plumber and a person that is, you know, a man who's just working on plumbing things, right? He's just Joe Smo around the house.
Right.
Joe Smo around the house, of course, he's, you know, the pipes are going to bust on Joe Smo around the house. And yes, the house might explode on Joe Schmo around the house, but you expect more out of a professional, right, who's been in the profession, has been an apprentice, who's worked it, he's learned it, he's been licensed. You expect more from him than Joe Schmo running around the house. Right. But you compare Joe Schmo running around the house to a plumber, and you say, well, the plumber is better than Joe Schmo around the house. Yeah, the plumber is better, but if the plumber doesn't do anything that he's licensed to do, and he's blowing up your house like Joe Schmo, what the hell is the difference? Like you're getting the same out of him, but you hold Joe Schmo to the same standard that you hold your licensed plumber to.
Right.
That's what that's to me. That's like, you know, a rat with a suit on. What a rat with a suit on is doing what? Well, I mean, what is that supposed to do? Right? That has no reasoning. I mean, I know Trump wasn't the best. Please don't get me wrong. I understand that. But you have Joe who's been in 50 years plus or 40 plus years as a senator or just even working the wheel, and he's done what for you?
Right.
What is he? Well, I mean, what can we look back in the history and say, you know what? I know he was in my corner. You can't do anything like that. I mean, Trump, you definitely couldn't do that for, but you knew what you was getting, right? You knew that he was just a layman, right? But here you are, you're saying, well, a professional, Joe is a professional, he's better. In what aspect? He hasn't done anything for you to say he's to this level. So, but you know, but once again, that's us, as I believe, as I was explaining to somebody else, I believe that us in the black community, we have a sickness. and it's way it's more embedded than we think, because we are not thinking, critically thinking about our situations. We're in this fog of, let me get a symbol instead of something that's substance, right? We thought Kamala was for us, right? We was like, oh my God, she went to our HBCUs. She pledged one of our black sororities. She's down here in the trenches with us. How, Sway? Her mother, who reared her, was she a black woman?
No.
Okay. In the community in which she involved Kamala, was it full of black people that was instrumental in her life?
No.
Okay. The guy that even put her on was a black man, but how did that means come about, right? Right? Like, so where in this equation did you say, what, she relates to me as a black woman in America,
right?
And she can understand. She could never understand. She was never in an environment to understand, right? So then you look at Joe and you're like, he don't understand, right? And then you look at Trump and you say, well, I know he don't understand either. No, he doesn't understand either. However, right, he was willing to understand, because black people forgot the things that he did, and they say, well, that wasn't good enough. Well, Joe gave you a holiday to keep you divisive, right? He says, well, you have Juneteenth. Does that mean everybody gets to celebrate that, right? But what is Juneteenth really? What is Juneteenth really? What is that holiday?
Right.
I mean, I've heard people who are, they became naturalized U.S. citizens, right? But their home is a different country, right? And they say, well, that's the celebration of all slaves being free. No, that's not. That's not what Juneteenth is, right? He didn't sign it and said this is for all people that were enslaved and that are now free. That is not what what Juneteenth is for. That is not what he signed for. But it goes into the psyche of delusion. You are comfortable with lying to yourself, and you say this is for all of us. And it's really not.
It's not.
Right? What he did is add a nail in already a divisive community, right? So he just added more confusion, because the question is, okay, why you're from Africa, you're celebrating this. Why? Why? He did this for all of us. No, he didn't do this for us. This goes back to, this ties to just like to reparations. You're asking for reparations, right? I heard someone say this to me just the other day. They said, well, when black folks get their reparations, I'm going to get my reparations too. I said, well, you're not from here, right? This isn't reparations for every black person in the world.
Right.
This is reparations for the black people who are enslaved here, who had ancestry here, who are descendants from people who were enslaved here. It is not for the whole black community. Well, I'm black American, but I'm black American. Okay, what does that mean? What does that look like, right? That's just the overall word. There are distinctions between us all.
Well,
but once again, it's the symbol of, it's for all of us. We're here together. He's going to do something. Y'all just wait. Right? Y'all just wait. In the next 4 years, he's going to do something. No, in the next 4 years, on that last year, he's going to do some pandering for you. He's going to get your chicken ready. He's going to get your booty to the polls. He's going to get your liquor ready. He's going to, he's going to pop, lock, and drop it. And you're going to be in droves talking about, let's put him in for another 4. It's going to be okay. Why everything is going? Why you having shortages of supplies? Why your gas is still high? Why your food is still high? Why you ain't got a job? I mean, you're still going to say this man is going to hook us up in the last 4. This is just like, you got roaches running in your house, and you say, you know what? Right before I move out this thing, I'm going to clean this up.
Okay.
You get some roaches in your house. Like, what are you talking about, right? Like, you're insane.
Not going to happen. And
Not
you
going to
know,
happen.
2024 is just around the corner here. Hell, it's already 2022 in another month or so. So, come on, people. I just don't get it. I just don't.
Well, he's gonna pull Kamala out, and she's gonna be like, "Listen, we've really been working for the black community. We're gonna get out here and we're gonna do something for you if you just give us a little opportunity." And then guess what they're gonna do? Midterms, they're gonna say it was the Republicans. Y'all had the Democrats voted out, so the Republicans is the one who's stopping us from doing stuff. And I'm looking at it right now, right? Did they not just pass that infrastructure bill? Did the Republicans stop them?
Mm-hmm.
No, the Republicans, they just passed that, right? It went through.
So I
Yes,
get so
it
confused.
did.
I got tired of them because I'm like, y'all will mess up a wet dream. I can't even.
Well, they did pass that, right? And so they passed that as soon as they saw that a Republican won Virginia. So that meant, oh my God, we got to get some stuff done, right?
Right.
Okay, but what about the lynch bills that's sitting there? Are
Right.
y'all finna get those through real quick?
Right.
What about the weed that's sitting there? Y'all finna get those through real quick? What about the reparations that's sitting there? Y'all finna pass that through real quick? And the answer to that is hell no.
Right.
Hell no. They're gonna turn around and sit with a thumb in their butt and then say, well, it's the Republicans. No,
they're gonna vote
you.
for us anyway. So
It's you. You don't. But at the same time, we're not holding them accountable. You know, and I think if we start voting some of this so-called black caucus bourgeoisie, we start voting some of them out. They start looking around and being like, oh, she didn't get reelected. Oh, wait, hold on. She didn't get reelected. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think the black caucus would say, oh my God, we got to do something because these black folks are voting us out.
Right.
They voting us out because they're comfortable. They comfortable in their position. They know they don't have to do anything for you besides show up at your church, tell you praise God, and tell you, we're going to fix your roads on next Sunday. We're going to give it a temporary patch, and then when it rains, your pothole is back. But, that's what they know they got to do for you. And so they're not gonna push any initiative or anything for you. They're not going to push jack through Congress for you because they don't have to. They're not going to put heat to fire because they don't have to because they are supposed to be the black caucus, right? You are supposed to push issues, and you're sitting there. You are supposed to be in the forefront, bringing hell for your community, and you don't do it.
Up there trying to pass stuff for immigrants. They doing stuff for immigrants too instead of their own constituency.
That's what I'm saying.
So
but at the same time, most of them, but most of them are immigrants. You see what I'm saying? Most of them come from the grandparents of immigrants and the great grandparents of immigrants and the great grandparents. So there's nothing wrong with that if you on board with the cause.
Exactly.
But they're not on board with the cause. That's what's wrong with that. You're not on board with the cause. And then they said, well, we don't want you to be FBA. I don't want to be all these acronyms, okay? The FBA, the RBG, what are all these damn acronyms they trying to give to people? Whatever acronym you want to give yourself to make yourself feel good, go ahead. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work for the people that are here, that have endured here, that are a couple of generations off the whipping post that were here, then what are you doing?
Right.
You're sitting here acting and pretending and bull crapping. And we don't need you at the head of the damn table sitting here talking about, y'all be happy now. I'm sitting here and I've got 2 crumbs on the plate. And I'm here for you. Well, you at the kiddie table. What are you talking about? You got 2 crumbs? What are we supposed to do with that? Well, we did get, if I hear one more tell me, well, we did get civil rights. We do got affirmative action. People, is this not a whole umbrella for anybody who screams, I am different? I'm different, so I'm under this. Gay white men are under here now, right?
White women got more benefits out of affirmative action than we did. So, just miss me with all this, girl. I'm so tired of all these folks.
That's all about a bunch of rubbish and about a bunch of confusion and about a bunch of pointing to the clouds when you're supposed to be looking at the dirt, because what good is looking at a cloud and you're in a quicksand?
Right.
Looking at the cloud ain't gonna save you. You're in quicksand.
You're gonna go deep. The more you move, the deeper you going. So.
But I'm gonna look at the cloud because it's the big nickel in the sky that I'm hoping for. Right?
No, please. Ooh,
but that's because
girl.
That's because I believe that it's a mental illness, and I believe that we need to sit down and actually sit down. Stop TikToking, Instagramming, Facebooking, and everything else. Have a good seat and do some inner soul searching. Truly look at your community. Look at your house first.
Right.
Just look at your house. You ain't even got to open up the window. Look at your household. Have a good, solid evaluation of yourself. Have a good, solid evaluation of your household. And say, what is the direction in which we're moving? How am I moving? How is my family moving?
Right.
And if you see problems, do something.
Right. Because once you get that together, you can come together as a community and get it. That's why I want you too to check out my Hump Day Healing. Like I said, until we get past this intergenerational trauma, we can't get nowhere. And that will be the solution to us uniting. They always say, well, why come we can't unite? Well, that's why. Because when you look at centuries of programming, that's what you're going to have to undo in order to get it together. So anyway, I thank you so much, executive producer.
You might be on cancel here in a minute. They be like, that one she was talking to is too radical. She sound like a Trump supporter. Yes, please add another label. I mean, because we labeled out, right? Like, we add another label.
Who cares? Everybody, ain't nobody doing nothing for us, so it don't matter what you call yourself. Green Party, Libertarian, whatever the hell, because all of them ain't doing shit for you. So
nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's doing nothing for you. At the end of the day, you need to sit down, evaluate yourself.
Right. Like I said, by any means necessary. So
Lord, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that, ma'am. They say you radical. We're gonna have to cancel you.
Yeah.
You up
there? Call me what you want. Don't call me late for dinner, and I'm good. So I thank you so much, and I am happy. We gonna keep working. This is the sister that always helps me get topics and things together, and we're gonna keep growing this show so we can finally reach the type people, because who I want to reach are other conscious black people. If you still up in the head, up in the clouds, and you on some bullshit, it's okay if you don't listen. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help, and I'm just trying to educate, and we got to change our mentality than sitting up here worrying about, like I said, Rihanna and Beyonce and who with who, and that has nothing to do with nothing, and it's not gonna get you nowhere, because they sure in the hell don't give a damn about you and your life. So let's start planning. Like you said, we need to just stop and start planning, like Muslims say, think, reflect, and get up and do, honey. And that's what we got to do. So I will see y'all next Sunday. And my girl Shantiza here, we gonna come up with a good bomb show. So y'all keep at it. Go and subscribe, like, comment, whatever it is, and I read them. And we gonna keep moving forward. So you all have a great week.